For today's cup of coffee, youngest kid has welcoming sniffs for you. Not sure. His allergies have been worse.
Snuff.
Have been worse today than normal. I don't know. I wanted to play Five-Finger Death Punch in the background throughout the whole thing. And he told me no.
No.
So.
No.
I like Five-Finger Death Punch a lot. Like, lots.
It's okay.
No, it's like a standard. It's just... Every day I could wake up listening to Five-Finger Death Punch.
It ain't my band.
Well, it's one of mine. It is totally one of mine. So we're going to do a bit of freeform today but kid, it's a matter of his reaction, and it wouldn't have been cool to try to record his reaction. Finally got him to watch the original Amityville horror the other night. He had not seen it.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, I have failed with my parenting if that child had not seen that.
I just never got a chance to see it.
But then you did.
Yeah.
And a little bit of background, because we may have some younger viewers, listeners out there. The Amityville Horror was a book that was by Jay Anson, was published in 1977, and then the movie was made in 1979, and this was based around Ronald Defeo Jr. in 1974 shot and killed 6 members of his family, and Amityville is there on Long Island, New York. And he was convicted of second-degree murder in November of 1975 and was sentenced to 6 terms, 25 years to life in prison.
Yeah.
And then found out today while I was doing the research that he had died in custody March 2021.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I will put a link I had found from 2014 where these guys had gone in and had interviewed him while he was in prison.
Yeah, we watched
Fascinating.
A little bit of that.
Fascinating.
It ain't what the movie said.
If you want the mythology, don't watch the interview.
Mm-mm.
If you want to hear his side of this, go and listen to the interview. I've got to finish it up because it's over an hour.
Yeah.
And it was...
neither of us have finished the interview.
Well, it was uploaded 10 months ago, and they never have put the second part.
Yeah. It completely ruins the mythology.
Yeah. It does. So
completely ruins the mythology of the whole thing.
Right. And
because spoiler alert, mob family.
Yeah.
Mob killing.
Big time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible the links that he puts together, and it's like, well, hell, now we understand what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And reportedly in December of 1975, George and Kathy Lutz and their 3 children moved into the house where the Defeo family had been killed. And after 28 days that they fled from the house, claiming to have been terrorized by paranormal phenomena while living there. So
allegedly.
That's the background on it. And I read the book while I was in 6th grade.
Yeah.
7th grade, I think. Well, maybe, no, it's 7th grade. And it scared the hell out of me. And in the movie, similar. Excellent. And so we were scrolling through movies over the weekend and stuff, and I asked kid, I'm like, have you ever seen this? And he's like, no. And I'm like, really? Let me broaden your horizons in the world.
Yeah. I never, for some reason, I've always wanted to see it, but I just never seen it until then.
Right.
It's such a good movie. I want to see it again.
Right.
I really do. I really want to rewatch it, but I'll probably rewatch it on my own sometime.
Right.
So
what did you think of the movie? What was your take on it?
I really liked it. Although my opinion on it is a little tainted after watching that interview immediately after. So
But the thing is, that was dude's tale.
that did ruin it for
now
me.
Listen, dude had been incarcerated all those years at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we both know that it's like sometimes when people are incarcerated, they lie.
Yeah.
Not always, but sometimes. So that was his story on that. We don't know what happened.
Yeah, but the way that he put it out, that was pretty more real. That was pretty convincing.
It may be and it may not be. But it's one of those that... One of the things that has always puzzled me, because the parents were in one room, the sisters were in another room, and then the brothers were in another room. Why didn't somebody wake up during the shooting? Because this was like, what, a sawed-off shotgun or something like that?
Yeah.
Damn, it is loud.
Unless they had multiple of the same gun, sawed off.
It just... When you hear shots, especially in the other room, wouldn't the first thought be run? You know?
You would think, but...
So that has always puzzled me, and I don't know that I have heard, I'm not saying people haven't approached that, but I haven't heard of them asking the question. It looks like if they had been drugged or something, that some kind of toxicology report would have come out on that.
You would... hush money. Mob money.
So, and
movie money.
That could be as far as if there were multiple shooters.
Yeah.
And, as corrupt as he's saying that place was, he could have been telling the truth. But the mythology surrounding this that has been going on all these years is great. Whether it happened, didn't happen, whatever the hell was going on there, it is an excellent book. It is an excellent movie.
Yeah. It is. I love the movie, honestly. And the scene, like, the windows, I like that. The part with the red eyes in the window. Yeah.
The pig.
Jody the pig.
That was the thing that scared the hell out of me the most.
I love that. I love seeing that part. Yeah. I love the part where the gate of hell basically opened up under the stairs.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, the mythology of that, it was well done.
Yeah.
And,
the whole thing.
You had the... Ed and Lorraine Warren they were brought in on the case. Mm-hmm. And then later were slammed about, well, you said this and that and the other. Let me tell you something. Regardless of who did it, there were 6 people that died in that house.
Yes.
So there's going to be hauntings or some kind of paranormal something.
There's going to be bad juju in that house after that.
Right. So the naysayers on the Warrens and stuff,
they can just shove it, seriously.
On a lot of it, I'm not saying they were the best people. I'm not saying they were all the time accurate. I'm just saying, could she have sensed something in that house? Well, hell yeah. How could it not be haunted?
That's what I'm saying. Places
of mass murder,
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
mass death.
From, I don't remember if it was this or I think it was someplace else that I was looking at. Not every state is required, as far as realtors, to disclose when something heinous has happened in a house.
Now it's not every state.
Yeah. Yeah, something I was reading on one of the other articles I was researching, and I'm like, huh. But now, the realtor had told the Lutzes what had happened. Hell, everybody knew what had happened at this house.
Yeah.
And so, they had claimed that the Lutzes needed money, and that was why they started as far as the story and the mythology and stuff. That this mythology, every mythology has to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And with the book deal and the movie deal and stuff like that, was that necessarily wrong?
I mean, it was good marketing. Good marketing.
Right.
Still is good marketing.
It is.
So, what the fuck is wrong with it?
You know,
it
it does hurt the paranormal community if someone says that they have an experience and then they did not have the experience, because that's when you've got the people like Mr. Nichols, you know, skeptic extraordinaire that comes out, and you've always got those.
I mean, it does, but people need to make a living somehow, you know? But and if you got a gift, why not?
It's a hard call. It's a hard, that goes into an ethical thing. It goes into a hard call.
It's like that does verge on the thing of ethics, you know? Do you profit on, do you monetize with that sort of thing?
And we don't know that they did not have experiences in the home. It may not have been to the degree that the book and the movie embellished it, but that doesn't mean that they did not have some kind of supernatural experiences.
Yeah.
And reportedly, these other families that have lived there have not had experiences with paranormal. I cannot imagine being in a home where you knew 6 people were murdered and not have a little bit of, you know, creepiness somewhere in the back of your brain. I would not want to. That's like people that live in places that were once funeral homes.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm pretty. I think there was an episode about a haunting. I think there was an episode of a haunting about that.
I could see that. That would just sort of like creep me out a little bit.
I'm pretty sure kid got possessed in that episode.
Wasn't that a haunting in Connecticut? Wasn't that the basis of that family that they had moved into what it had been a funeral home? Yeah, that was a cool movie too.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that one,
wasn't that based off of a true story?
I think it may have been. It may have been.
Wasn't Ed and Lorraine on that too?
No, I don't think that they were in on that.
Okay.
But, so I don't have a problem with healthy skepticism. Now, there are some people that even if whatever it was chewing on their face, they would deny it. They would.
Yeah.
And some people are more sensitive to things than others. Spirits can attach themselves to people. So they are attached to the person, not necessarily the property. There's a lot of options. Not everything is just black and white. I'm trying. I want you to read the book. I really do, because, you know, to get immersed in that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll read the book at some point.
And I will say, as far as the acting, not bad. I mean, it's not.
No, the acting's not bad in the movie.
No,
it's certainly of the time, but like, it's not bad. I like it. I really do like that movie. I would watch it 10 out of 10. Mm-hmm. Would watch again. Seriously.
I told you the 70s had some stuff in just dark stuff.
70s has some good
This
movies,
one came out. You had The Exorcist. Mm-hmm. You had The Omen. You had Rosemary's Baby. I think Burnt Offerings came out in the 70s. I mean, some stuff that it just, yeah.
Yeah.
Good movies. But not something that you could sit around and, you know, every other weekend go, hey, let's watch this again. Or at least maybe that's just me. I don't know. So.
Yeah.
So you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I did.
Have you seen the new one? Have you seen the remake?
No, I haven't. I haven't watched that one yet. I didn't even know they remade that one, honestly.
The only reason I knew is because that kept popping up as far as recommendations, and I'm like, I don't like remakes. I really don't. I think
when did it get remade?
A couple of years ago or something. I think it lacks creativity.
It does.
You know, it's like, leave it alone. Make something else.
It's like, don't fuck with it. Seriously, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
You know?
Right. I mean, why does it? It's like, oh, we can do this better. Hell no, do something.
Make some
different.
new stories.
Yeah.
Make some new stories.
Right.
Seriously.
Write your own story. You know, there's all kinds of other, tellings that need to be told.
Yes.
You've had lots of people that have had paranormal experiences and stuff. And honestly, people on the internet have they have more creativity and a lot of times more passion about subjects than these idiots out in Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's just like, what is the channel we've been watching? Nexpo? Nexpo.
Yeah.
Nexpo, is that correct?
Yeah, Nexpo. I've been watching him for like years though.
Excellent work. He does a lot of excellent work.
Yeah, he's a really good YouTuber. I watched.
Yeah.
I've watched. He is very similar to this other YouTuber I watched. I can't remember his name at the moment, but very, very similar content.
Yeah.
But I like him.
It's not, of course, I have a tendency to go towards more documentary style things because I like to learn. That's my fun. But even as far as the creativity of some of these people, there's, I think it's called Dust. Mm-hmm. D-U-S-T, that it's short films.
Yeah.
And some of those are really, really good.
Yeah.
So why would they even have to try to undo something that's already been done?
Because people don't know how to create original stories anymore. Seriously.
And they have to go back and ruin something that people have enjoyed for a long time.
Yeah.
There again, that's where somebody needs to go in with just a whole slew of wooden spoons and start smacking hands.
But there are some cases where remakes are kind of needed. Now, I will say, as far as from what I hear, yes, the original It. Yeah, the original It. There's nothing like Tim Curry. Yes.
I love Tim Curry.
No one can replace Tim Curry. But the new one is apparently more accurate to the book.
I have not watched, and I've, for the past 2 or 3 years, have intended to watch the new one. Wouldn't even hear of it for a long time. Finally bought the first, it's 2 movies, right? Bought the first one. It's still sitting in a box with cellophane on it.
Yeah.
And there's just something, because I do love Tim Curry. And it was a made-for-TV miniseries. Had John Boy in it. And it was just so good. It was so good. It's so enjoyable. Mm-hmm. That I don't want to ruin that experience. I did read the book, It. And it's one of King's longer writings.
Yeah.
And if I'm really engrossed in something, I can read it quickly. Yeah. Other than that, it can take me forever.
Yes. How long did
Henry James, Turn of the Screw. That was 121 pages of pure hell.
121 pages of pure hell.
So I would have to, of course, and it's been so long since I have read the book, I would have to go back and refresh my memory a little bit. I'm willing at least to try to watch the remake of it, because that people have had a positive reaction to it.
Yeah. Lakin really liked it.
But as far as watching the remake of the Amityville horror, no. No, I'm not willing to do that.
I'll at least watch the trailer.
Oh, you can watch the trailer, but... And what was it? There was something else they had redone that I just refused. Blair Witch.
Yeah, they tried to redo Blair Witch. They also made a sequel to the Blair Witch.
When I saw the second movie, which had really... It was weird. Had very little to do with the original thing at all.
Yeah, it wasn't anything like the original.
But... No, I just... Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
That was the first of the found footage genre.
Mm-hmm.
And damn, it was good.
Yeah. Yeah. I have that on VHS. It was really good.
Yeah.
Had.
Did it die?
It got... It's currently trapped in the VCR.
Well, welcome to the wide, wonderful world of VHS. All of us have had that experience. That's the reason when they came out with DVDs, we were like, yay!
I just haven't opened up the VCR. I need to open up the VCR and save it. I don't know how to save it.
It's rough. I mean, it's Scotch tape is your friend with cassettes or VHS. But why would they even read? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. The remake on any of that. No. Same thing with Amityville Horror. No. And it's the reason I wanted you to see the original before you ever saw the remake.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can compare and contrast.
Yeah. I mean... I like it. I like it. Mm-hmm. 10 out of 10. We'll watch again.
And the books, like I said, you become immersed.
It's like ultimate ghost. It's like ultimate ghost story.
Yeah.
Like haunted house.
Absolutely.
It's like ultimate haunted house like movie. Hell sure. Yeah, I'm going to be watching that.
I mean, if Hollywood wanted to remake stuff, let them go for like Follow the House of Usher or something like that. There are so many great ghost stories that have been around for a long time that could be done and done well.
Why don't they actually like hire good movie writers, you know,
well, I guess
people who have passion rather than people who just want to make a quick buck. You know, with the Edgar Allan Poe, I don't know, because the story was so good, I don't know that you would have to have somebody that was creative, yes, but as far as astonishingly brilliant, not necessarily. I didn't say astonishingly brilliant. I didn't say astonishingly, whatever the fuck you said.
Astonishing.
I don't have to, they don't gotta be that. They just gotta be good.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It just, Hollywood,
And original.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, final thoughts?
That was it.
That was it?
Yeah.
If you've had experiences with paranormal, supernatural encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, if you've not watched the original Amityville Horror for a while, go back and watch that. Share your thoughts about it. You can leave that in the comment section, whatever.
That.
And that's cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. And I will put the link to the interview with Defeo for those who may want to. It's a very interesting listen. But now, will it change the mythology on the Amityville Horror? Yes, it will. It has to, because, yeah.
Probably.
So, email is there in the description box.
Yeah.
Know that you're loved.
And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. Thank you all, and have a good...
Lord willing, we'll see you on the next go.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.